In the 1990s, 4% of the world's diamond population came from war-torn Sierra Leone in Africa. Rebel forces in Sierra Leone used diamonds to finance gun purchases and other illegal activities. Conflict diamonds, or blood diamonds, are diamonds illegally traded to fund conflict in war-torn areas, especially in Central and Western Africa. While diamonds have been used to fund conflict, the problem is not the diamonds themselves, but the rebels who exploit them to achieve their illicit goals. Not only are the actions the rebels commit after they gain the funds from the diamonds inhumane, but so are the ways they attain said diamonds. In Sierra Leone in the 1990s, civil war raged between the government and the rebel Revolutionary United Front, the RUF. The war was highlighted by the cruelty and mercilessness of the RUF. The RUF used fear and brutality to gain power and gain control of the diamond fields they were seeking. They had a highly publicized reputation of cutting off the limbs of victims. Ishmael Bey, a child living in Sierra Leone, recalls the RUF in his memoir. The sudden outburst of gunfire had caused people to run for their lives in different directions. Fathers had come running from their workplaces only to stand in front of their empty houses with no indication of where their families had gone. Mothers wept as they ran towards schools, rivers, and water taps to look for their children. Children ran home to look for their parents who were wandering the streets in search of them. As the gunfire intensified, people gave up looking for their loved ones and ran out of town. The diamonds themselves were mostly mined by kidnapped prisoners. Conditions of work were gruesomely cruel and strict, far beyond the point of inhumanity. The RUF made it clear that the desire for diamonds and power takes priority over order and humanity. What is arguably the worst consequence of blood diamonds and the war that they sparked in Sierra Leone is the use of child soldiers as a widespread tactic of combat. The majority of the war was fought for control of the diamond fields and employed over 20,000 child soldiers for use by the RUF. It was diamonds that kept this tactic alive. Had it not been for the success in funding the RUF campaign, child soldiers would not have been used, 500,000 people would not have been forced to flee, and the rebels' reign of terror would have ended. In July 2000, the diamond industry made it clear that there was a zero-tolerance policy towards the trade of conflict diamonds. The UN and other non-governmental organizations worked together to create the Kimberley Process Certification System. This system protects against blood diamonds entering into the legitimate diamond supply. A voluntary system of warranties was also put into place to assure consumers that their diamonds are from a source free of conflict. Their Kimberley process, the system of warranties, as well as the worldwide publication of the issue from the critically acclaimed blockbuster film Blood Diamond, has brought the trade of conflict diamonds down to little over 1%. But even one blood diamond is too many when they fund rebel armies that bring war, terror, and strife to African countries. Though the conflict in Sierra Leone has ended, there are still blood diamonds from West Africa reaching international markets. The UN reported $23 million in blood diamonds are being smuggled from the Ivory Coast. Sierra Leone provides an example for the havoc blood diamonds can bring. Blood diamonds are not just a problem of the past. Do your part to fight the trade of conflict diamonds. There are many ways you can get involved. Write a letter to Hillary Clinton or Timothy Geithner to strengthen enforcement of the Clean Diamond Trade Act, a law designed to stop the trade of blood diamonds in the U.S. Talk to jewelers in your area and let them know to take conflict diamonds seriously. Educate and inspire. Amnesty International supports the film Blood Diamond, so promote the film which raises awareness about conflict diamonds and the Kimberley process. Educate consumers. Help shoppers become more aware about conflict diamonds and educate them on how to talk to their jeweler to ensure their diamond purchase is conflict-free.